Are we recording? Is everything recording? Everything's good? Everything's good?
Yes.
Okay. Let's
2 minutes in.
2 minutes. Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, it's your Bo the Doggo, and welcome to another Q&A video. Also, thank you so much for 13k subscribers. Only 87,000 left to the silver play button. Anyhow, today I'm not gonna read your questions myself, but I have my catssistant, Unpix the Cat, with me.
Hello!
Yeah, you're not gonna see him, but you're gonna hear him, unfortunately. Yeah, this is like any other Q&A video. Ampyx reads me questions and I answer them. And all these questions are found in the Q&A channel on my Discord server. So if you wanna ask questions for the next Q&A video, go over there right now. Link in the description. Anyhow, first question, Ampyx.
Akumi asks, what happens if I write a song about you?
That would be so cool, honestly. What would happen is I would try to ask you instead, are we gonna record a music video? Am I gonna have like my own verse, like rap verse, something in it? That would be cool. We should do a music video, let me know.
Next question is from some cat called Ampyx, and he's asking, när börjar vi den svenska pälsar-inkvisitionen mot alla dessa ej-svenskar, ej-konstnärspälsare?
No hablo español. Sorry.
Whittle Govin asks, 1vs1 means smash punk.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that is a question though. Also, I don't think I've ever played Smash, so... But on the other hand, I have never died in a video game, so I'll beat your ass. Come at me, bruh.
Hashtag RAR asks if Bo, his fursuit, in parentheses, is 5-year-olds now. Is he still a doggo? Or is he a puppy?
Hey guys, it's your Bo the puppy. No, he's a doggo. On the inside, he's a puppy, and he will always be a puppy. But on the internet, he will be a doggo. You know, because he wants to use YouTube, and he has like fake his age because he wants to watch like amorous videos, and some of them are 18 plus. Anyhow.
Fly asks, who's the cutest boy or other genders on the server? Except for me, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Fly if it didn't say himself. So, I mean, I would get so much punished if I didn't say my co-owner Bubbles, Calicky. They would punish me if I didn't say them. But it's also true.
Akumi asks, what's the greatest / worst thing about being an adult?
The greatest thing about being an adult is that you decide on everything you do, and you decide of your own life. There's no one else telling you what to do and not to do. The worst thing about being an adult, you're never not tired. And I don't even have children, and I'm always tired, so I don't even know what it is like being a parent. But just being an adult, you're just automatically tired all the time. And everyone who's past 20 will know this. You can legally drink alcohol. That's also a good thing.
Turo asks, can you do a video where you ask talking Ben Furry clap related clap questions?
No.
Akumi says and asks you, what's something you really want to do in the future?
I would really want to just remove Denmark from like the world map. That would be so cool. But more realistically, maybe just Copenhagen. No, I think in the future, I think I would actually want to travel some more. Like the interest in seeing other part of Europe has kind of reawakened in me. So I think I would in the future, like the upcoming years, I would probably want to like see more of Europe, I think.
This Ampyx fellow is here again.
Oh no.
And he asks you, why do wolves look 10 times better with swords in their mouth? Do dogs too?
Yes, they do. Just look at this. Arr! I don't know what it is. They just look more fierce and more dangerous. And I think we all get reminded of Sif as well from Dark Souls.
Akumi wonders, if you could share a trait with any animal, which animal and which trait would you choose?
Oh my god. I would want the eyesight of a hawk. One thing would also be like, maybe I would want to breathe underwater, but nah, that's too complicated. So, yeah, but the eyesight of a hawk, I think.
17% ask, if you could have one thing in the world what would it be, aside from the obvious?
What is the obvious? If I could have one thing in the world, a world without Denmark. I would want a house, like my own house that I own, I think.
Akumi wonders, what's something you never thought you'd do, but still did?
This video? Meet Bubbles in real life.
Churro wonders, do you prefer walking or riding a bike to your destination?
Definitely, yeah, bike. I'm more of a bike person than a walk person, because walking is slow and bike is fast. So bike is better than walking.
Will you teach me how to bike?
No. I mean, okay, I may.
Whittle Goblin asks, give a tour of your fridge.
Give you something from my fridge?
Oh, they want a tour of your fridge.
Okay, /cut to my fridge, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, tour of the fridge, let's go. What do we have here? We have some jam, there are eggs, bananas, a big cheese here, an old lemon, beer, some other jam and stuff, spaghetti-o, cheese, butter, beer, we got water, bolognese, some Pepsi, milk, drinking mix, alcohol, more alcohol, garlic, lettuce, more alcohol, some sauces, alcohol, the sauce and butter, more butter, and coffee. The most important thing. Why do I keep my coffee in my fridge? Shut up. That was my fridge. Enjoy the rest of this video, you. Yeah.
Wow, that was my fridge. Cool, huh? I hope you enjoyed it. You're very welcome. It was probably very empty. Anyhow, next question.
Akumi wonders, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten or drank?
Olives, like green olives.
#roar ask, can I ask a question?
Sure. And if you also want to do that, go to my Q&A channel on my Discord server, discord.io/voodoo-doggo. Link here and in the description.
Akumi wonders, what's a weird phobia that only you have?
Oh! I remember I saw this question and I was actually like, I think I replied like tagged underneath the thing I wrote ASMR because I hate ASMR. It makes my body feel very bad and I hate it and I want to cry when I hear ASMR. And I thought that was my phobia, but then I realized that I have another actual phobia, and it's like the phobia of being stared at by like one or multiple people. And I found like a video on YouTube that was like, oh, if you have this phobia, you can watch this video. And I was like, yeah, sure. Watched like 10 seconds and was like, nah, nah, oh, no. So yeah, that is my phobia.
Akumi asks again, would you rather know all your strengths or all your weaknesses?
I guess this is kind of what therapy is about. When you go and see a therapist, you learn more about you learn more about yourself. And I think I have done that already, so I think it would be better for me to know my strength because I'm very aware of my weaknesses, but I would like to know my strengths a little bit more, I think.
You're very good at editing.
Thank you. Just look at this video, I mean, it's amazing.
David Leo asks, when are you coming to Canada, which belongs to US?
What? US belongs to Canada. What is he talking about?
When are you coming to Canada / the US?
Oh, you mean like that? Ha! You missed me. I already been to the US this June. No, the shift between I went there in May and went home in June. So I've been in Florida already. I don't think I ever will go to Canada, but maybe.
Deleted user asks, what is something good / wise that you learned from real experiences?
That is a good question. That sometimes it's better to take a step back and think about your actions than just following your feelings. that has put me in a lot of awkward situations. So it's better to just, when you get the feeling to do something, take a step back and think about it. Like, do I really want to do this? Is it really good to do this? And like, maybe give it some thought and don't just follow your feelings and we're like, woohoo, whoopie doopsie, and then you go do stuff that you might regret. I have done that too many times in my life, and I think I would probably do it a few more times before I learn, but that's something that I'm working on.
Hashtag Rovs wonders, horror games make a comeback? When?
I want to play more horror games, it's just I don't have that much time. I wish I had more time to play more games, and then I would play more horror games. I can not only play so many games at a time, and but I want to play more horror games. So hopefully soon.
Pluto has a question.
Oh no.
Am I your favorite patron over at patrons.com/bodydoggo?
Link in the description. Also, no, because you aren't a patron, Pluto.
Gunbon asks, what helps you get through a bad day?
Video games. I think YouTube, just watching YouTube stuff. Or music, like watching music videos on YouTube, I think. But usually like video games on YouTube, just to get my thoughts on something else.
David Leo asks, if you could buy any car, what would it be?
I think I've answered this question like 2 times before. But again, it's the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. This car. Or this and somewhere.
It's so pretty.
It's so beautiful.
Akumi asks, if you could solve any one mystery, what would you solve?
Why is it Denmark? Who killed Palme? That one. I would be a hero. I would be a Swedish hero. So yeah, who killed Palme?
Pluto's back.
Okay.
He's wondering if you know his real birthday.
Of course, it's this date.
Akumi asks, why are potato?
Oh, my brain just stopped working. What? Why is potato? Oh!
Turo asks, have you heard of a game called Enlisted? It's really good game.
I have not, but now I will look it up. Will I play it? I don't know, but I will at least Google it.
Pluto, once again, is coming back. How do you say, I love you, to someone, but not actually tell them, I love you?
You don't. If you want to tell someone that you love them, you do it. You don't go, how do you say, beat it around the bush. If you want to tell someone that you love them, you tell them outright, I love you. But you should also be sure that you actually love them, because you can't love someone after talking to them one time, Pluto. What do you mean?
Mitri of Wallinorf asks, if you can go to any furry convention, which one would you go to first?
I would probably go to Anthrocon, I think. Or Midwest Fur Fest.
There's so many now.
Yeah, I don't remember which is the biggest one, but I would want to go to like the biggest furry convention. And I don't remember which one of those there is. I know that Anthrocon used to be the biggest one, but I don't know if BLFC or Midwest Fur Fest has grown bigger than Anthrocon. But I would want to go to the biggest one.
Pluto is back again. If you could switch bodies with one of your Discord mods for a day, who would it be, and why?
You, because I want to see what you look like. And I would cut your hair. I heard you have like long hair that you're very proud of. So I would just switch bodies with you and just like, just straight over the head. That's what I would do.
Akumi asks, if you could meet any character from any game you've played, who would it be?
If I could meet any character from any game I played?
Yes.
Why is this even a question? You can answer this for me. Who would I meet?
Said it.
Yes! There's no question about this. I would meet my husband. What the fuck? Why do you even ask?
Bo, can we have a small scenario of you meeting him? What would happen?
Daddy, hug me.
Gunbun wonders, How do you find a werewolf boyfriend?
You play at Astra. you will find Ampyx, your werewolf boyfriend, and then you can fight about who his actual boyfriend is in my Discord server, as people usually do.
Akumi wonders, how do you find a boyfriend? Sad face.
You play Ad Astra. I don't know. I've been wondering this myself as well, but now I'm not wondering it anymore. More about that another time. I don't know. Talk to people. Get to know people. And if there's someone you think is interesting, talk to them some more. Try to hang out. And I mean, if you want someone that is like not online, but in like real life, maybe pick up a hobby where you meet people. Maybe look up if there are any like LGBTQ plus thingies around your area that you can go to and meet people there, and maybe you will meet a cute boy there, and maybe you will fall in love and kiss and stuff. Yeah.
The community thinks Tinder is a good option.
Tinder?
Yeah.
They actually wrote Tinder?
Yeah.
Wow. Or Bark. BARQ is also an option.
Yeah.
That's like furry Tinder.
Yuta asks, question! How did you come out?
I think I've asked this before as well, but depends on who I came out to. I came out to my friends when I was like 15, and when I learned what bisexuality was, and I was like, hey, my friends, I'm bisexual, and everyone was like, okay, cool. And some of my friends were like, haha, me too, and I'm like, okay, haha, that's cool, haha. And to my parents, that was 5 years later when I met Chaser, and we decided that we were gonna start dating, and we had actually met up together and started dating, and we was like, yeah, now I gotta call my mom and dad and tell them that I have a boyfriend, and that's what I did. And then it's like at work now, it's like just trying to be honest up front when people ask me like, oh, do you live alone or do you live with someone? I'll tell them, no, I live with my boyfriend, or I used to say that. But I think you mean my parents, and that was when I was 20, or was it 21? I don't remember. No, 20. No, 21. There, I don't remember now. I'm past 30 now, so I don't care. But it was like 10 years ago, and I just called my mom when I had met Chaser and told her, like, Mom, I have a boyfriend. And she was like, oh.
Sadly, another deleted user. Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games? Or games, unlimited games, but no bacon? I think it's supposed to say.
Oh, that's a hard one. I was gonna say that I rarely eat bacon, but on the other hand, I rarely play games. Fuck. But I would do the games, I think. But it's a tough choice. But I would do the games over bacon.
Another deleted user.
Another one!
Chirai. If you bake a loaf of bread, for a while is it burnt loaf of bread or a loaf of toast? Similarly, how do you like your toast? Rare, well done, medium rare.
It would not be a loaf, or a toast is a toasted slice of bread, so it would work like that. But I like my toasts like I like my meat hard.
Akumi asks, if your life was a TV genre, for example, a drama, what genres would it be?
My life would be a very slow-cooked drama, I think.
Wither Goblin asks, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons before?
I have! When I read this question the first time I hadn't, but now I have, because my dear friend Unpix behind the camera forced me to play it. One game, and I won. So, I don't want to say, but I have played some Dungeons and Dragons in my life, and I have never lost.
You're thinking about Magic the Gathering.
Fuck! I hate it here! Fuck! I hate... Oh! No, I have not played it. Fuck. But I have played Magic the Gathering, and I won.
Akumi asked, what D&D class would you choose in real life?
Doggo. Ampyx just nods and like looks so puzzled and just nods. Okay.
Loyal fan Sheriff Espinosa Question!
Oh.
Have you met Red Rusker?
Well, no, I haven't. No.
Deleted user. What's a really cool old piece of tech that you still use?
My coffee machine. I have a Game Boy. A Game Boy Color. No, it's not Color. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But I have a Game Boy, but I don't really use it. I also have like a vinyl player, but I don't use that either. I just have it laying around.
David Leo asks, if you could study any other profession, what would it be?
I think rather if I could go back and choose another profession when I was younger. I mean, I kind of would have liked to be a video editor for like TV or something. That would be pretty cool. Like I noticed now doing YouTube that I really enjoy doing like editing stuff, and so I would have loved to like work with editing. Maybe graphic designer. Yeah, I think I would have when I was back in high school or like college. I wish I could chose like something more creative, like a graphic designer. Pluto.
He asks, Bo, how are you always so good looking?
This is because it's a fursuit, and the fursuits never change.
Akumi asks, why is maths grown?
Why is math?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that related to science?
Yes.
I don't know. Akumi, I've been wondering that my whole life as well. Math was my least favorite thing in school. I hated math. I was never really good at it, so I agree. Why is math? That is like the mystery I would like to solve if I could solve any mystery. Is why is math? And trust me, Akumi, you will be the first one I tell when I find out.
Another user that sadly left us.
Another one!
What keeps you up at night?
My thoughts. Like stress and anxiety. And I guess you asked, what are you stressed and anxious about? Work and all the people I haven't replied to on my Discord or on Telegram, and all the people I left on Red, and I'm too anxious to just go back and start talking to them again. Stuff like that.
Pluto asks, if you visited Canada, where would you go and why?
Florida to visit Bubbles.
But that's not Canada.
But Canada/US. Like David Leo asked before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Awkward if it wasn't David Leo who asked it, and I'm like, yeah, I remember David Leo asked the question.
Akumi asks, what's your sleep schedule like?
Bad. No, I think it's okay, because now I'm forced to have a somewhat good sleep schedule since I have work, but also I managed to fuck it up every week. I think when you asked these questions, I had a very good sleep schedule where I went to bed at like 9 to 10 and woke up at 5 to go to the gym. Today I go to bed at like 1, my alarm rings at 7, I get to work at like 8. It's fucked up. So it's bad. It has been worse, but it has also been better. So right now it's just mid-tier.
Hey. Intervention. Cut. Whatever.
I miss hanging out with just you and me. That is so cool.
Oh, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. What was the question?
Akumi wonders, list 10 things that are a must-have for you.
10 things: air, water, food, breakfast, coffee, money, my PC, and friends.
That was 8.
I only have 10. Right. I knew that. Love in my life and chocolate.
Out of those things, which 5 could you live without?
You set me up, you little bitch. Why you do this to me? I could live without chocolate, I suppose. I guess I could live without breakfast. I guess I could live without my computer. Physically, mentally, I would be dead. Yeah, I guess I could live without air and food as well.
Loyal fan, Sheriff Espinosa, asks, Bo, question!
Go on.
What is the species of your persona?
A cat.
We're back to Pluto. How much subs did you get after making the Adastra playthrough?
Not that many, maybe 1,000. I gained more subscribers from making a Markiplier meme video than I did from making Adastra videos. So and I don't know how many of them came from Adastra, but I think during that time period maybe, but 1,000 maybe, at most.
David Leo asks, why do you love Denmark?
Why do I love Denmark?
Yes, that's absolutely what he asks. Not the reverse.
He asked why I hate Denmark, didn't he?
Yes.
You don't understand, Leo. They smell weird. They talk funny. You can't understand a word what they're saying. And people think that we are like buddies. We went to war in the good days. They just ruined everything. Oh!
Akumi asks, are you really or Bo the doggo? That's almost a perfect intervention to have me cut in there for a while, being like, just being like, how did you know?
Oh no, how did you know? I'm actually a cat. No, oh.
Loyal fan, Sheriff Espinosa, asks, question, Bo!
Mm-hmm.
Do you have siblings?
I have 3 of them. A younger sister and an older sister and an older brother. And my brother and sister that are older than me are like 15 and 17 years older than me. And my other sister is 3 years younger than me.
Pluto asks, how would you define quote-unquote healthy?
Healthy is when you feel like you are physically and mentally where you want to be. I think it's like if you feel good about yourself, then you're healthy. I think that's also not a very good answer now that I hear it out loud, but that's the best way I can like say it.
David Leo wonders, do you consider yourself as wealthy?
Compared to where I was a year ago, yes. Compared to other people my age, about the same as most Swedish people, I'd say. But compared to where I was a year ago, I would say that I make 3 times as much money as I used to do before. So I say I'm pretty wealthy now, but I think I'm also like normal Swedish wealth, I say.
Akumi asks, what is your net worth? Laughing my ass off.
Is that how much money I have?
How do you consider all your possession? Like, what's the value of all your possession? Everything you own, including yourself.
How much that is worth?
Yeah.
You can't put the price on it. I forgot the word, but invaluable? Yeah. If I gotta put the price on myself, invaluable.
And about your stuff?
Replaceable.
Pluto asks, why do nice people choose the wrong people to date? This is a reference, if you understand, if you're no longer boomer.
You just put boomer into my forehead already. I recognize it, but I can't remember where it's from, but I do recognize it.
Turo asks, are you going to play more horror games?
Yes.
Pluto, back again he is. What do you miss about high school?
That $100 was so much money back then. I got $100 a month when I went to high school from the state, because that's Sweden. You get money for studying. Haha, you don't have to pay for studying. The state pays you for studying. But anyhow, I got $100 a month, and that was so much money. That is nothing today, and I miss that. I miss those times where like I could feel like $100 was like, oh my god, I have the whole world is in front of me.
Akumi asks, if you could take over the world with 2 other people, Who would you choose and why?
Bubbles and Bandit. Because those two have played a lot of war games, so they know their shit and how about to take over the world. So I would just sit back and relax and say, yeah, you go, girls.
Cadaver asks, what scenario do you fear the most and why? Mine is being trapped underwater.
Being the last person on Earth.
Another Rip You'll Be Missed Discord user asks, would you buy a boat?
No.
Oh, a new questioner! Natani asks, do you play or used to play any instruments?
Hi, Natani. I used to play the guitar a little bit. I was never really good at it, but I used to play it a bit. And I thought when I think I saw this question, or was it another question? Someone asked me to play the guitar, and I was like, see if I could like tune it, and I broke one of the strings, and I was like, okay, no, never mind. But I used to play the guitar before, a little bit, like 10 years ago, and I was never really good at it.
Pluto is back at it again. What age did you move out of your parents' house?
17. No, 19. I was 19 when I moved to study at university. I don't know, man. But then after that, after a few years, I moved back to my parents when I was like 22. And then I moved out again when I was 24. And I have been out of their house since then.
Raid1826 asks, was it hard to come out? I have homophobic parents and my brother would 100% never talk to me again. Sad emoji.
It was, but it also felt so good after I had done it. I mean, I did it after I had moved out from my parents, but I thought my parents were homophobic when I came out to them, and turned out that they weren't, because it's one thing to say that about other people, but when you say it about like your actual son or daughter, it's like, okay, maybe I should rethink my values here, because I love my child, and if they are gay or lesbian or whatever, maybe I should like rethink my values. And as well as your brother, I think your brother will be a bit puzzled about it, and also like rethink his values. Like, but I hate gays, but my brother is gay, and I love my brother. Why do I hate gays? I don't hate my brother.
God, I'm sorry. I was thinking about something, I couldn't stop my laughing about it. It was completely unrelated. It was just like, no, why am I laughing at this? No, it's not for...
Oh my god, you're the worst co-host ever. But if you really think that your parents will react bad to it and that they will throw you out, you're the worst. If you think that your parents will like disown you, maybe wait until you moved out. So you decided whether you take the chance or you wait. I mean, you have your whole life in front of you. You don't have to do it like right now.
Listen to Bo, and I'm sorry if my laughter coming into this video. I wasn't meant to. I was thinking about the next question and it just burst me out. I tried so hard not to laugh.
You sneak peeked on the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, give it to me.
I mean, it wasn't even that good. It was just me thinking, I was just gonna go dead user. And by some reason that made I just laughed a bit. Anyway, the dead user asks, do you ever feel disorganized when it comes to making content?
Yes! Oh my god, yes! Holy shit. Like usually I don't plan really. I did before. Before I used to be more planned out what I was gonna do and what I was gonna record. But now I just sit down, just hit the record button and it's like... and it's very disorganized, and sometimes I forget to record audio correctly, or I haven't turned on the camera, or my battery runs out and stuff like that always happens. So yes, I'm very disorganized when I record stuff and make content. I think the only time I'm somewhat organized is when I'm editing, and that's why I enjoy editing more, because I have like my own workflow worked out since I started. So, but yeah, I'm very disorganized.
We're going back to Akumi.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And he wonders, if you could get a second chance at anything, what would it be?
I don't want to say my childhood, but my childhood. I would want to change the way I was as a child, and that I was more open about my feelings growing up, I think. Wait, I would go back and change where I chose for High school, I wouldn't have chosen electrician. I would have chosen graphic design instead. Yeah, or something with movie. Yeah, something with movies. That's what I would have done.
Gunbun asks, if you could live in a fictional universe, what would it be? Mine would be Dreamweaver's world from Spyro the Dragon.
The Amoros world, because then I could meet Zenith.
Loyal fan Sheriff Espinosa. Question: what's your favorite food?
I always answer tacos to this, but I think I have another favorite food, but I don't remember what it was. I thought not so long ago, like, oh my god, maybe this is my favorite food, and not tacos. But now I don't remember what it was.
Is it anime spaghetti?
Anime spaghetti is pretty nice. Sushi is pretty cool.
Also, you might want to take a step to your left. You're a little off-centered. That's right.
My left. Anime spaghetti is pretty cool. I don't know. I just say tacos.
Oh no, it's that cat again. That Unpix fellow. Bo!
Whoa!
Varför är det så jävla kul att prata med?
No hablo español. But I think he asked, why am I so goddamn fun to talk to? It's just one of my skills. I'm just a funny guy.
David Leo asks, won't you consider teaching us all Swedish?
No, I won't consider teaching you all Swedish. No, maybe some, but not all.
Akumi asks, do you have anything new or big planned for your channel?
Yes, but I don't know when it will happen. I have multiple big things planned, but I'm not working on them. I just planned on doing them.
Gunbun asks, why can I hear the channel icon bark at me?
Because it does.
Charlie asks, is Bo alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive.
Gunbun asks, is Bo a good boy?
Yes. Yes.
Akumi asks, is Pluto a planet or a dwarf?
Pluto is a dwarf.
Clueless fanboy in scary text asks, thoughts on bread? Sorry if that's offensive, XOXO.
Bots on bread?
Thoughts on bread.
Pots on bread?
Thoughts on bread.
Thoughts?
Yeah, thoughts. Vad tänker du om bröd?
Thoughts! Jaha. Thoughts. Not thoughts. Not thoughts. Thoughts.
Thoughts on bread.
Bread is cool. I like bread. I eat too much bread. I rarely eat bread, but that is already too much bread.
Gunbun asks, not sure if this has already been asked, any dating advice in terms of finding someone you can actually click with? Being a gay makes mingling difficult and scary, and I can only imagine how hard it is for other LGBTQ plus people to date as well.
This is like one of the most asked questions, I think. But it's like, be where the other LGBTQ people are and meet them and just talk to them and dare to be one-on-one with them. If there is someone that you find is, oh, this person is kind of interesting, try talking to them one-on-one. But if they don't want to talk to you, maybe they are not interested. Be okay with that. But I think, like I told Akumi, like, see if there are any LGBTQ plus things around your area, like meetups or anything, clubs or whatever, and there you can meet people. But yeah, you gotta be where they are, or my Discord server. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, that's how I've met any of my partners. It's just being where they are. Either it's school, it's the same like community online, or yeah, those are the two things: school or the same community as me. You have to start talking to them, and you have to be where they are if you want to start talking to them. Yeah.
This name is invalid. Bo, are you alive?
I'm not sure anymore. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Gunbon asks, blå haj?
Yeah. Oh, the IKEA one. Yes. Very yes.
Akumi alert. If you had to come up with a title for every year so far in your life, the ones you remember, lol, what would it be?
Are they asking what every year of my life would be named?
Yes,
There are 32 of them.
the ones you remember.
The Rise of Doggo would probably be 2017. Yeah, that's when I got Bo, so that would be the Rise of Doggo. 2018 would be the Dark Year. 2005, when I was 15, would probably be named like Find Yourself or something, because I think I figured out a lot about myself 2005 when I was 15. Like in the middle of puberty. I think that's when I found out about my sexuality and stuff, so that would be like Find Yourself. Yeah, I can't remember. I remember a lot of years of what have happened, but fuck. Those are a few of them.
What would you give this year?
This year would be The Return of Andy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yuta asks, Bestie Big Man Epic Gamer Orange Mighty Pick, can you play some short novels? I think a lot of people enjoy that.
I'm planning on it, or like at least plan to play novels that are not that well known, like new upcoming that has like very recently been released, the first episode. So I would like to play some that are in the making, I think, but maybe short ones as well.
Akumi alert! Will you play Komorabi from the Maker's Wind of Change, and featuring voice actors such as Jonas Scott?
Is that their new game? Then maybe.
Raid1826 asks, who is the hottest furry from the game you've ever played, and what's your favorite game? I think you can answer this one pretty easily.
Zenith. And but which is my favorite game I've ever played?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a favorite game, but go watch this video, and where I talk about, up in the corner is a video where I talk about 9 very cool games that I like a lot. But the hottest one is Zenith.
Pluto alert! Pluto alert! Pluto alert! Are you G star Y?
No, you are.
David Leo asks, who is the best mod in this server? I mean, the answer is on Discord already.
The best mod, but that doesn't count Bubbles and Bandit because they are co-owner and admin. No, PhDFatty.
Akumi wonders, what has been your favorite video to make?
I really liked making the Amoros trailer video. I made it a while back. I also very much enjoyed making the Wheels of Change music video thingy I did, like the anime opening thing. I like making that, like those short kind of things, but I think I like almost I like all videos I make, but like the short ones I think I kind of enjoy, and I like making short videos a different way than I like making long ones. So I can't say which I like more, but I like all videos in a different way, I think.
David Leo asks, do you like Taco Bell?
I was just gonna say that I have never had Taco Bell, but then I remember that I had Taco Bell when I was in Florida and met Bubbles, Kaliki, and yes, I liked Taco Bell. Taco Bell was cool. They gave me a cool drink. They, as in Bubbles, gave me a cool Mountain Dew, I think, drink, and that was cool. I also bought my own Mountain Dew, so I had 2 Mountain Dew drinks. That was cool. And they had a very good burrito that I liked. So yeah, I'd say I like them.
Wickham Goblin asks, what's the dog doing?
He's answering your questions.
Raid1826 asks, if you could travel to any fantasy world, what would it be and why?
Any fantasy world? Alagacia, the Aragon world. Because then I could become a dragon rider, because I would totally be that lucky to become a dragon rider.
Bubble asks you very shyly, wanna eat waffles together again sometime?
Yes! We had waffles in Florida, that was cool, and I would love to have that again.
Gunbun asks, Have you ever stepped on a bee? It hurts a lot.
Yes, I actually have. I had a bee get into my sandal once when I was a kid. So I noticed that I had something that was like, ow, something hurting in my foot. Ow, shit, it hurts. What is this? So I took off my sandal and there was a fucking wasp itched into my foot. And I just lost it and just screaming, just running off. Ah! Just dragging my foot down the ground, and next time I looked at the bee was gone.
Nate asks, are you my man, Bo the doggo?
I'm sorry, Nate. I'm not your man. I'm someone else's man. But I am your doggo. Bo the doggo.
Akumi.
Oi.
Is it true that you have never died in a video game?
Yep. I have never died in a video game. And that is true. 4 paw fingers up to God. I have never died in a video game. Because if you die in a video game, you die in real life. And I am alive. As I've stated twice in this video.
Turo asks, would you rather live 120 years comfortable but dull, or live half as long but have an exciting adventure-packed life? Do you want an adventure life and live on to 60, or do you want to have live to 120 and nothing happens?
It depends on if I get to share it with someone I love, and we just have a regular life. We go to work, we go home, we never really do anything exciting. I'd rather have the 120 years.
Akumi asks, how gamer are you?
The most gamer. Yeah.
Pluto asks, what is that painting in the right of your bedroom?
This picture. It's very pretty, don't you think? It's by Tacklebox.
Raid 1826 asks, have you considered Nekoshi for your playthrough?
Yes, I have. But I haven't decided if I will play it or not, but I have considered it. Funny thing, I was choosing between Nekojishi or Adastra. You tell me in the comments if I did the right choice or not.
Pluto! How do I clean up broken glass? I just dropped a glass of water. Sad face.
Oh, you take your foot and you stomp on all the glass so that it gets stuck into your foot, and then you go over somewhere just on your balcony or something, just brush it off your foot, and then you do that a couple of times until it's all gone.
David Leo asks, what's the most expensive piece of clothing you have, aside from your fursuit?
This shirt. I think this shirt is probably the most expensive thing I own, or my clothing stuff maybe, or maybe one of my one piece, because it's a cloak. Markiplier's the Jacksepticeye's brand.
Akumi asks, what's something that barely anyone knows about you?
Not many people knows how I tuck my underwear in my drawer. And I can't tell you how I do it. But it's something most people don't know, because I don't tuck it down like a normal person.
Turo asks, what is Sweden in a nutshell according to you?
When we say short words, we say them in doubles. We say hi, we say hi, or we say oops, oi, we say oi oi, or we say thank you, we thanks, tack, we say tack, or okay, okay, stuff like that. That's a Swedish thing, I would say.
David Leo asks, if you were a drink, what would you be? Alcoholic and soft.
I think it would be a drink that looks really fancy. You see it and you can't think of any drink, but you think ooh, this like a nice drink with the parasol and the flower and maybe a fruit on the side and this nice color in the fancy glass. And we're ooh, that's a nice drink. I want to taste this. And you take a sip and it's just alcohol. It's just straight alcohol. It's I think that would be me.
Akumi asks, what animal would you choose to be your life companion?
A tortoise, because they live long. No, I think if I could have any animal, let's say that this animal would live as long as I would want to have a rat.
Why?
Because they're cute! I love rats, and they're so small, you can have it in your hand, and they can crawl around, and they're basically tiny doggos.
Okay, that's it.
That was all the question. Oh my god. Anyhow, thank you for asking questions, Akumi. No, but thank you for asking all the other questions. Everyone who asks questions. Hi, Duke. If Duke, you know what, Duke? If you want to ask questions, yeah. You see, Duke, if you want to ask me a question on my Discord server, you know what you gotta do? No, boy, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do, Bo? You gotta go to my Discord server, discord.io/BoDoDoggo, and from there you find my Q&A channel, and there you ask your questions, and I will answer them in the next video. I'm not sure what just happened. Someone just jumped me. Oh, who is this? It's you. How are you doing?
私は何年もあなたのクローゼットに閉じ込められてきました。あなたはどう思いますか？
I agree. It's been a while. I'll talk to you later. Oh, sure. I'll talk to you later.
待てない。
I'm with someone right now.
痛い。
So go and also check out my Patreon. Yeah, boy, totally check out your Patreon. Yeah. I'll talk to you later, babe. You too. Patreon, Discord. Thank you for watching. Thank you for asking questions. Asking. I ask a question. You ask questions. Thank you to Ampyx for reading the questions to me.
Meow, meow, meow.
Much appreciate. Thank you to all my patrons. I love you all. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. I'm so tired now. I wanna lay down.